Hello everyone, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. I cannot believe I am already making this video. My setup for 2020-2021. I started my previous bullet journal in August 2019, so it's time for a new one. I am so excited to start in this bullet journal because my last one is so thick. As you could see in my previous videos, I can't even work in it anymore. So today I am starting fresh and clean in my new bullet journal. I am starting off with writing the years in which I am going to use my bullet journal, so the year 2021. I wrote it on black paper with a white pencil because it gives a very cool effect, and I hadn't done that in a while, so I wanted to try that again. I sticked it on the corner of the page, and then I went on with the rest of the first page. I drew the zodiac sign of a Leo because I'm a Leo and I thought that was fun. I also wrote the quote, "Don't count the days, make the days count," because that is how I want to live each day, making the best out of every day that I get. The first page is very simple, but I didn't want to do anything crazy for my setup. I just went with a bit of fun, but also I wanted to be very practical with my pages because I'm going to use them a lot. And I kind of like the minimalist style. For this next page, I am making some space for my goals. It's always good to set up new goals so you know what you are working toward. I still need to set them up, but it's not August yet, so that's fine. Most people do this when they are going into the new year, but because I am still in university, I like to start my new year when the summer hits, and that way I can keep my school year and personal life nicely planned. As you can see, I kept it all very minimalistic so I can make the most out of the page. The other half of the spread is going to be my weight loss tracker, and I've been putting a weight loss tracker in every bullet journal for the last couple of years, and I keep gaining weight. But I'm going to get myself together and I'll try to work on my weight. I'm giving myself a 50th chance to work on it this year. I just need to be healthy, especially in the time we live right now. This page was honestly kind of a fail. I just drew some boxes in which I could put the weight in, the amount of weight, but I wasn't sure how I would fill in these boxes, so I just went straight in with a pen instead of with a pencil that I can remove with an eraser if it was a mistake. So now the page has a bit of, you can't see it yet, but you will see the page has a bit of white stuff on it because I had to remove the damage that I've done with my pen. Oh, it's so dramatic. But if that wasn't enough, when I was at the end, I put the finish on the right bottom corner, while the boxes ended on the left side of the bottom corner. I just have to deal with that for the rest of this year at least. And it's not about the page, of course, it's what I'm going to do with it. And I hope it will be a lot, because that means I am losing weight. So let's stay positive. I am not perfect. I accept that I messed up this page, but it turned out okay. So I'm going to shut up now.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
And this is how the spread turned out. On my next page I am going to draw a big mason jar, and in that mason jar I am going to track the amount of money I save each month. I've never done this before, but I think it will be fun to see, like in a glance, what I saved in a year. I keep track of my finances each month, but it's nice to see like a yearly overview.
In the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
How could I not put a Netflix page in my bullet journal? I'm not making this page to track where I'm at when I'm watching a show, because Netflix keeps track of that itself. But it's more for the future, you know. What will I think about the shows that I watch when I am looking in my bullet journal like 10 years from now? You know, when I'm in my 30s and I look back in when I was in my 20s and I see all those shows and maybe think like, oh my god, you were such a nerd, or something else, I don't know. Maybe Netflix doesn't even exist anymore in 10 years. Maybe then it's like a digital 4D experience from home. That you have the feeling that you are like in the show in that very exact moment. How cool, or maybe terrifying, depends on the show, would that be? So weird to think about. And this is how the spread turned out. On my next page I'm going to make a sort of yearly planning for my YouTube videos. I wasn't able to put 52 weeks on my spread, but I will find another way to plan my videos. For now I can like plan at least 30 weeks ahead, and that's fine. I don't even know if I can come up with like 30 video ideas. Let alone filming and editing them all. Yeah, I'm curious to see what I come up with in the future. And this is how my YouTube planner spread turned out. Also very simple, minimalistic and practical, but I didn't want this page to be anything else. Now I'm working on my YouTube and Instagram tracker. I'm going to make a graph, and YouTube will be orange. So in the graph, the orange line will represent my YouTube growth, and for Instagram, I am making Instagram blue. So the blue line represents the growth from Instagram. I probably won't grow that much, but it's still fun to have it, so I can see in the future I was working on this and that this was my hobby back in the day, you know? I'm so nostalgic in this video, I don't know why. What about the quote I wrote earlier, huh? That I needed to make every day count and don't need to count the days? I'm already counting the days if I'm thinking 10 years ahead. So stupid. Alright, onto the next page. Do you guys have the same problem as me when your birthday is coming up? The whole year I have things I need or things I want, and then when the holidays come or my birthday is there, I just don't know anymore. Everything that I have in mind that I want or need, I write down on this page. So if anyone asks me what I want for my birthday or what if I want for Christmas, I know what I want. And this is how the spread turned out. We have finally arrived to the last page, and this is going to be a year in Polaroids. So for each month I'm going to make some space to stick in a Polaroid of the most memorable moment of that month. And when next year comes around, I have in one overview what the highlights were of 2020-2021. I did make a little mistake because on my first Polaroid I wrote January, but that needed to be August because that is the first month of this bullet journal. And that is it for my bullet journal setup. I really like the minimalistic style that it has, and the pastel colors are so pretty. I really hope you liked the video. If you did, you can leave a thumbs up or a comment. If you want to be notified when I upload, you can subscribe to the channel. And if you are into bullet journaling, I also have an Instagram for that, so the link is in the description. I want to thank you again so much for watching, and I want to wish you the best week, and I hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!